stuck, is in its bin, but it's very loud. Have you tried to do online programming in the past and then were really underwhelmed by the results? And this video is for you, because in this video I'm going to talk about 7 tips to get the most out of your online programming. As a personal trainer with about 10 years experience, I have seen a lot in my time in the gym and also as a small business owner. I now am a stay-at-home mom. Just less than a year ago, I had my 3rd child, and now I'm using my experience to best modify online programming that I do in the comfort of my own home. Number 1, is the program that you're considering an actual structured program, or is it just a collection of workouts? This one sounds a little too easy, but if you do some digging and preview future workouts in the program that you're considering, or if you really read the description of the program that is in mind, then you will see whether it has a structured plan and what the goal outcomes are of that plan, and if it fits what it is you're trying to achieve. Number 2, know your goal. This one is such a simple, open-ended question, but it often trips up so many people. Because if we don't know what it is we're going for, it makes it really difficult to filter programs to find one that's best suited for us at that time. So really sit down, do some homework, some internal thought, conversation, whatever, in order to understand what it is you're trying to achieve. Are you trying to gain endurance? Are you trying to improve your strength, your power? Do you want more of a traditional split because you're trying for a body recomp and then you're throwing in cardio outside of that training? These are things to think about as you are navigating through the wealth of knowledge that's out there in online programming. Number 3, know your limitations. This is also a rather open-ended statement too, because our limitations could be time, our limitations could be days of the week, right? Our limitations could be equipment, could be pain. So knowing that you're going to need several modifications might not make that particular program the best fit for you. Number 4, know that the program is just a guide. It is not a contract set in stone. You do not have to do it as it is written to the T. These are general guidelines that they have put together based on their experience and their knowledge base. So if you find that there is a particular exercise in one of the days, but it's not in a plethora of days, then know that you can modify that. And there are plenty of ways that you can modify things as weight, time, tempo, rest, all of the things that can contribute to the amount of effort or not that you're going to put into an exercise. Number 5, this one is really important, and it is know how to push yourself. There are plenty of ways in which you can gauge yourself internally on how you are pushing yourself in a particular workout. That's my dog. So for instance, are your muscles and just skin feel really tight, right? Because there's so much fluid that's building up in that tissue, that part of the body. Are you not able to get the full range of motion? Are you panting? Are you shaking, right? Quivering? These are just a few of the guides or of the ways in which you can understand how to push yourself. And this one is a big mental roadblock for a lot of people because there's a small element of fear that's associated with pushing yourself. So this is something that I would really suggest people work on if they don't have a good grasp on it. But also, on the other end of the spectrum, you don't want to be running yourself ragged or running yourself into the ground just for the sake of a workout, because it's not just about how sweaty and how many calories you burn, right? It's how well did you perform. Number 6, dial the diet to suit the progress. So I have to word myself carefully here because I am not a believer in a one diet fits all. I'm not even a believer in the same diet that worked for you at one point in time will work all time. I do think that there are seasons in which we need a little bit more of something and a little bit less of something. And that is, again, something that takes time to be able to sense and see, to know when that dial needs to be adjusted slightly. But I do think that if we are eating a healthful diet and you are making the right nutrients shine through on your plate, then I don't think we need to overcomplicate the diet. Just eat real food, have a colorful plate, and enjoy what you eat. Number 7, see it through. This sounds very straightforward and simple enough, but I guarantee you, if you go on YouTube, for example, and you look up other popular trainers and you look at their programs or their series, you will clearly see that there are more viewers in the beginning than there are at the end. So don't be the one that doesn't make it through or that falls off the wagon for whatever reason. If you have done your homework and you know it is a legitimate program that is appropriate for you, then stick it out, see it through, right? Make it a non-negotiable that you fit it into your day, but also find pleasure in the process. And that will really help you finish what you started. So like I said, I have several years of experience in this and how to modify and how to give corrective exercises that will help adjust programming to better suit an individual. But I'm really just speaking from personal experience as a mom, as someone who does workouts in her living room right now. I have been in great shape and I have also been extremely heavy. So I know what it's like to be on either end of that spectrum, and quite honestly, they both require work. Uniquely in their own space. So if there's any questions that you guys have regarding me wanting to elaborate on any of those points a little bit more, and these are just a few, right? There are more that we could talk, there's more that I could talk about in this realm, but this I think is a really good launch point to get you started and to help fine-tune the skill of being an at-home exerciser. So thanks for watching. Have a great day.